I'm Larissa, and I'm going to show you how I turned a cheap plastic cabinet into a wood-looking apothecary cabinet to hold all of my essential oils. I have a pretty large collection of essential oils that I use for diffusing scents into my house, making linen sprays, and making things like natural facial cleanser. The essential oils smell fantastic, are completely natural, and many actually have therapeutic properties for your skin. But I didn't have a good way to organize them. I looked around for options, but couldn't find what I was looking for, which was something that looked a bit like wood for an old-time apothecary feel to it, something that I could hang on the wall, and something that would fit a large number of oils in a small space. As it happened, I already had the perfect solution right in front of me. These tip-out bins were a functional storage solution when I used to make jewelry, but it never looked very nice. Since I'm not making much jewelry anymore, I decided to take it down, but as I was taking out the drawers, I realized that the little cubbies fit a bottle of my favorite brand of essential oil perfectly, and I could fit 2 bottles in each cubby. The larger cubbies on the bottom fit other items like 4-ounce bottles of carrier oils, clays, and dried flowers. I decided to paint these an espresso brown color, keep the drawers off, and rehang it on the wall. The result, a nice looking cabinet that is functional and could hold over 100 essential oils. If you're enjoying this content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. It helps us make more videos like this. Here's what you're going to need for this project. These U-line tip-out bins. I'll link to the ones that I used below. Be sure to watch to the end of this video to see which brands of essential oils fit in which size bin. You'll also need a good quality spray paint. I used Rust-Oleum in Satin Espresso. You'll need a sanding sponge or sandpaper between 60 and 100 grit. And you'll need a wood backing board to attach your cabinet to the wall. You will not want to attach this directly to the wall, so you'll need a piece of plywood about 1/2 inch thick or more. And then you'll need some screws, a screwdriver, and a drill. And what I'm doing now is I'm going to sand these with a sandpaper between 60 and 100 grit, so nothing too coarse, nothing too fine, and basically just get this sheen off. You see how you can kind of see that's a little shiny. So that's a coating that will interfere with the paint. So we want to sand that off lightly but thoroughly. So I've got some 60 here. I'm just using sandpaper I already have. So I've got some 60 and I've got some 80 and I've got some 100. And I'm just gonna cut, since these are kind of small, I'm gonna cut the sandpaper so it actually fits inside these holes here. And as I do this, I'm just thinking about where there's gonna be the most wear. So I'm gonna hang these like this. The essential oil bottles are gonna sit on the bottom, so that's where there's gonna be the most wear. So I'm gonna be sure I really get that bottom part really thoroughly. I'm also gonna get all this part here, the edges and these lines here, because those are places where the paint might start peeling off. So I wanna be very thorough about that. Then I'm gonna hit the inside everywhere. And then I'm gonna get this part a little bit. The back, I'm probably not gonna do at all because it's gonna be against the wall and it's not really gonna matter. And this part also is not gonna show. This side, one of these sides will show. So that side's gonna show, that side's gonna be against a wall pretty much. But I'm gonna get those two here. And you see how they're already, there's like this white dust. That's exactly what you wanna get off. You don't wanna sand the plastic off, you just wanna sand this coating off. Okay, so I have them laid out in the sun. They're clean, they're dry. It's the appropriate temperature for spray paint. It's over 50 degrees, just barely. So I've shaken the can thoroughly. And I'm gonna start with the insides, hit those, let it dry, and then go back and do the sides. So I'm almost done here. I've got a 5-section one, a 6-section one 1, 2, 3, 4 9-section ones, and I'm gonna put 2 more 9-section ones up. So I have this on a backing board. You don't want to attach these right to the wall, or you'll have 20 holes in the wall. So just get a piece of wood about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch thick, cut it to the size. Mine's a little bigger than my cabinets because I wanted a frame around it. And I have just put some wallpaper on the edges, and I painted the back orange. And now I'm going to put the last 2 up with screws. And I have pre-drilled the holes. So just put these up, make sure they're all facing the right way. And they basically just nest onto each other. And again, I've pre-drilled the holes, so I just have to put the nails in. Okay. So I've got all these essential oils, and I just wanted to show you what brands fit in which size cabinet. So these small ones fit a 15 milliliter Rocky Mountain oil or a 15 millimeter doTERRA perfectly. So they fit in there, and you can fit 2 in each cubby. I've got a 15 milliliter Eden Botanical. That does not fit in the little one, so that has to fit down here in the 6-section one. I also have a Young Living 15 millimeter. This also does not, oh, it does fit in there, okay. Okay, that does just barely fit. 15 milliliter Mountain Rose Herbs does not fit in here, so that also has to fit down there. This is a 5 milliliter Eden Botanicals. This will fit up here. And then we've got other things. So on the bottom, you can do a different thing. So I've got 4 milliliter bottles of carrier oils. These will fit down here. You can also put things like your clays or anything like that. That will fit here. And you can also keep your drawers in anywhere, but down here particularly. So take your drawers, and you can put these on. And then from there you can add really anything. You could actually put your clay inside one of those. If you had some flowers, you could actually put your flowers inside the bin loose, or in a bag, not a bag this big, but you get a smaller bag. If you make little roll-ons, so these roll-on containers, these will fit in this one. So pretty much you can add a lot of things. Here's another, these are more 4-ounce bottles from Plant Therapy. These will fit down here. So you just need to decide how you want to arrange it. I'm probably going to do it alphabetical. You could also do, especially if you use essential oils for mostly scent, you could organize them by top, middle, bottom notes. I just think it's going to be easier for me to find things alphabetically, but you could do it however you want. And then don't forget your sign. I ordered this on Etsy, Larissa's Apothecary. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and now all of my oils are organized and ready to go whenever I get in the mood to make something fun. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them in the comments section. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button to be alerted when other videos on our channel are posted. Thanks, and happy making.